It's no secret that if you work for a big company in South Korea or Japan, the work can be brutal for the stereotypical salaryman. Long hours, short vacations, and the expectation you become subservient to your employer are the norm. But this week, a story surfaced from Japan that takes things to a whole new level. According to Fuji TV, Miyuki Muto kicked 23-year-old part-time employee Haruhiko Masumoto dozens of times in the face, head, and abdomen in the parking lot around 10 p.m. on Sunday. Masumoto suffered severe internal hemorrhaging from both his lower abdomen and other parts of his body. Muto finally called the police around 3:50 in the morning, saying a violent argument had broken out between herself and a man and that the man had lost consciousness. Masumoto later died on Monday. Muto was quoted by police as saying that she had been berating Masumoto about his attitude at work when she got worked up and began assaulting him inside a station wagon. After he got out of the car, she kept kicking him. Even more bizarre in all of this, it's being reported that Muto's 22-year-old son was also at the scene. Now, this crime took place in Aichi Prefecture, and to be perfectly honest, I am appalled by the sense of entitlement Ms. Muto felt she had. There is never, absolutely ever, a reason for an employer to strike an employee over attitude or performance problems. The fact that she did signals a significant problem. That she continued beating him after he exited the vehicle is another sign of her malice. But for her to finally get around to calling the police nearly 6 hours after this all began indicates she cared absolutely nothing for the man she wound up killing. Muto needs to go away behind bars and be made an example of. If we look back to the South Korean nut rage incident, the world collectively shook their heads at Cho Hyuna for her response and subsequent attempts to wiggle out of being held accountable. Japan needs to step up and send a very powerful message that this behavior is not acceptable. Furthermore, employees need to do their part and not just take it anymore. Everyone has rights, and you need to stand up for yourself. If someone raises a hand to you, defend yourself and then extricate yourself from the situation. No job is worth being abused. No job is ever worth dying over.